Good morning, good morning, good morning. This is, I just pulled a Garen Jones moment. This is day 3 of the challenge. I gotta go back and fix the title of that video. But as y'all saw, well, maybe you didn't see, but I accidentally put day 3 yesterday, which was actually day 2. I don't know if that was a typo, if I was just that tired, because as y'all saw, I was laying down in the bed and yeah, I was getting ready to be knocked out. And I was like, wait a minute, dude, the challenge. Let me upload something real quick. Y'all gotta pardon me. This camera angle is gonna be kind of stagnant because I don't want y'all to see my jacket to know what company I work for. But yeah, let me see. But I am on my way to work right now, and I think I'm not gonna say that this is what I'm gonna do from now on, but it definitely is the wisest thing to do to just upload in the morning. Number one, you can just get it out the way, and then number two, at least for me, because as I said in that video last night, it takes my internet, depending on where I'm at, that long. If I wait till I get up, so let me rephrase that. It takes my internet super long to upload. So I recorded that last night at almost 10 o'clock. It didn't officially get uploaded until like an hour ago. It is currently 7:27 a.m. the next day. It didn't upload until an hour ago. That's how horrible my internet is. And we're in the process of getting that fixed. Don't worry. But, you know, yesterday was day 2, but it didn't post until day 3 because it was that jacked up. So that's why not only can you get your video out the way, but depending on your internet connection and how things are in your environment, it just might be the smartest thing to do, just so you get the best upload quality. Now, hold on, y'all, because I am driving, and when I pull up to my job, like, I want to take some time to myself and get myself a little bit more together. And don't worry, like, I'm being as safe as possible. But yeah, you guys, there's so many things that I can talk about. I made a video maybe about a month ago now, just saying, just get monetized. And the concept of the whole video was saying, if you can just get on a camera and start talking whatever you're thinking anyway, especially us women or people who like to think out loud, why not? Because, and y'all, never mind the glasses. As y'all can see, we're having a bit of an issue. That's getting fixed as well too. Yeah, I just ordered some, so I'm just waiting for them to get it so I can pick it up. But anyway, if you can record what you're thinking, put it on the internet, and potentially get paid, why not do that? Straight up. And I don't know about y'all, but for me, the car, just really when it's quiet, I know a lot of people have an issue with that, like just getting quiet somewhere, because we're so overstimulated and we're so used to distractions and we're so used to doing this and we're so used to always looking at a screen to consume versus producing. Why not? It logically makes sense for you to at least give a shot. Hence, one of the reasons why I'm doing this challenge. You know what I'm saying? I know YouTube has gotten way more sophisticated than what it was when it first started. When YouTube first started, nobody knew what it was. It was just another fun social media platform. I know for me, it was a means to watch stuff without viruses coming to your computer, because that was a thing. For all my young bucks out there, all my Gen Zs and that don't know, there was a time when you could not watch a video on the internet without a virus coming to your computer. For the most part, I think for most households, there was a time when you could not, things weren't just boop and then it pops up. No. You had to, I don't know if y'all know, but there's such a thing called landlines. And if you have a 9-to-5 job, you more than likely you've seen one. You had a cord that was connected to the whole house, and that was the telephone. And back in the day, if you wanted to get on the internet, one of y'all had to drop the line. Like, y'all, you couldn't have one person talking on the phone and somebody on the internet at the same time. No. One of y'all had to pick. And even that, I dial up is a little before me, but I do remember waiting a million years for stuff to get uploaded. You know what I'm saying? It was like, you just might as well walk away, go make some dinner or make a snack or whatever, because in order for this computer to get loaded, for you to access all the stuff, it's gonna be a minute. It was a time things were just not as quick as they are. And I'm not that old, but remembering from that time to where we are now, there has been a significant shift. There's been a significant speed up process. And so everything is Insta. Literally, you got Instapot, Instagram. So many things, it's just boop, and then it's there. And like, this can just correlate into so many things. But for the sake of time, I think I am going to wrap it up with this, because I am on my way to work. And because I'm going to let y'all in on something. So yesterday I was thinking about some stuff. And this is everywhere, but particularly in the workplace. Because I also made a video about work or job culture, which is important. There are always going to be people on your job that you don't mesh the best with. And I think in most jobs, especially when you're new, and particularly if you're a woman or of a certain demographic, people are going to try you. And there was a moment yesterday where I said, I just realized that I've been working long enough now to recognize that. But now I'm in a place in my life where I think I know how to address that better. Now, granted, I'm not saying that I'm hoping I encounter that today. I really hope I don't. You know, you never want to actually encounter it, but you come to a point to where you accept the fact that this is just the way it is, and you can't run from it. You have to face the challenge. Even though it's uncomfortable, you have to be... I think there's a way to be confrontational, but to be lovingly confrontational or gently confrontational. Because if not, the only other option is being a doormat. Confrontational just meaning you're confronting stuff. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't mean you got to be super aggressive and rude and mean and loud and, you know, get buck and ratchet. You know what I mean? It don't mean that. But I was thinking about that, and there's so many things. I had not a nostalgic moment yesterday, but I don't know what the word is called, but I was definitely remembering and doing a comparison as to how I was as a person about 8 years ago when I was working full time. And I technically work full time because I do have 2 part-time jobs that accumulate to full-time hours. But on the other hand, I'm also technically not a full-time employee, because neither one of these jobs are full-time, if you catch what I'm saying. And I'm sorry if you can't really catch my eyes that well because of the glare, but I'll end it on this by saying, remember how far you've come. Remember the growth. Remember, just, I would say even 5 years ago. Think about where you were 5 years ago and look at yourself where you are now. And do a healthy comparison. Are you satisfied with where you are? Have you grown? Have you gone backwards? What things have changed internally? Externally too, but right now mainly just, well, no, both internally and externally. All right. It's already been going on 11 minutes, so I'm gonna end it right there. Subscribe, like, and comment, y'all. And if you are like me on a journey to becoming financially independent and free and just want to be in a better situation, feel free to give me a shout out not a shout out, but send me an email and I will link you to the people who are showing me how to do it. All right, I love you guys and I'll see you in the next one.